my friend. Oh, gee golly whiz. I have a student that's playing the ukulele. Been playing for a little minute. They're looking forward to doing slides. Now, slides are just a part of a handful of awesome tricks or like additions to just learning notes and chords and strumming patterns. When we do stuff like put our finger on the 7, the 5, and do like a pull backwards, that's a slide. Now, 7 to 5, it's a backward slide in intonation, or we could augment that rather than diminishing it and going up. A great practice is finding how far you can go and then look at it and then try not. Maybe 2nd fret to 5th fret, you should feel, and then to 7th fret. Without even being able to look at it, you could be able to go up 5, 7, 9, and it gives you good distances between the notes. Even if you were to go like 5 and then your big stretch finger and go to your 6 and then pinky. At least you would know what your different intervals are. Does that make sense? All these things are building blocks to play different types of music and different styles and genres, if y'all do. My name's Wago. If you dig this channel, put a thumbs up, subscribe, and dear gold, become a member. Support my dream by $1.99. Why ask now? Because this channel is going to get big. We could really use that buck in the beginning, and eventually we're going to be able to provide more videos, more creative entertainment, which is music related, and you get to watch the journey of this old folk following the dream at 45. Cheers. So, one of the cool things I like to show you on how to practice the practice of practicing is if you're going to try and do like slides and then pull-offs, maybe 5 to 3, or hammer-ons, pluck the note, hammer down with your other finger. It's not a right and or a wrong way. I just teach to do 1 and 3 finger and 2 and 4 finger because it makes sense to have fingers in equidistance to themselves and then explore our fretboard in 3 different quadrants. When doing that, that's the way I teach on this channel. Take it or leave it. When we have a chord, let's say like a G major, no need to focus on the G string. Try to make your attack from the C string down. If you can't get the chord to slide with you from a G to a G sharp to A to A sharp to B to B sharp to C sharp. If you can't get these to work like this and hear each individual note, that's because of 3 things. 1, your thumb is not equidistant in the middle. It's probably up here or out to the side or tucked away back here like a little bit. Actually, forget it. When we do our thumb out to the side here, it gives us enough stability. The second thing is the amount of pressure you need to hold the instrument rather than it just falling is about the pressure you're going to need to make a bar chord. So if you can figure out what that defined pressure is, that's how hard you need to press down when you're going over the frettings. When we go over the metal fretting, each one of these, if your instrument is kind of set up the right way, you should be able to put your finger down and then it kind of goes down over the fretting into it like this and makes these little dips. The whole point is to go from one point to another quickly enough that the resonant frequency of that vibration pulling down translates to going from a tone to a mute and then another tone. And what happens is the vibration doesn't completely go away when you go over that fast. It continues the vibration with just a very slight amount of mute, and then vibration. But when you go fast enough, you'll learn how to slide. So if you're doing this with me today, we're going to be playing our G, stroking down from our C string with our thumb, just stroke, stroke, stroke. If you find that you get one note that doesn't play, you're either playing on the metal fretting and or you're not pressing down hard enough. So let's try going. And when we get to C, 7th fret, go back down. Sounds like Stargate. If you've enjoyed this, and I hope you have, put something cool in the comment section. Maybe tell me what you're working on and if this video has been helpful in any way, shape, or form. Other than that, aloha.